YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to click on the video today. We are back here on College Football 25. We are in our coordinator to legend dynasty save, where we are currently the head coach of the Wyoming Cowboys. We are 3-3, 1-2 in the Mountain West, and we are set to take on Nevada this week at home. So hopefully we can kind of right the ship a little bit. Started out pretty hot, 3-1, and then we lost two really close games last episode, and we're right there, and it's just late mistakes that are plaguing us at this point. So this episode we got Nevada, Boise State, and Air Force. So hopefully we can kind of right the ship a little bit and finish strong. As far as conference standings, we are 10th. But there's only 3 teams that have 2 or more conference wins. So not all is lost. Without further ado, let's hop into the games and play our first drive here of the game against Nevada. We're pressed on the left. We don't win though.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
We're gonna fumble. Yep, there it is.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive.
They have a turnover trident.
Waves, and he got a little bit downfield.
Why do they have a trident as the Nevada Wolfpack? What? Well, definitely not the ideal start. The worst part is I saw the slot guy getting open on this deep crosser, and I just didn't pull the trigger. So got a completion. We're back here and got a first quarter drive. We'll take the lead. Our defense forces a turnover and or a missed field goal by Nevada. Did this ball actually come out? If this actually came out, this is the worst start that you could ask for. I'm gonna challenge it. It just feels like a weird fumble. I don't know. I think it's coming out before his knee hits the ground.
He spun that wheel.
Alright, well. My thing is it's a first half timeout, so it shouldn't really matter that we lost that. But the fact that it felt just like such a big play. What a horrendous start to this football game. Holy Lord Almighty. We're in the red zone here. They're in the double blitz. We're going to hand it to our running back. We're going to get it down to the 2-yard line. Every time I see that formation, I'm running the football. We're going to go right back to him. Touchdown, Wyoming. Back here. It's a tie game after all that has happened, right? It is a tie football game. We weathered the horrible start.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
3rd and 7 here, middle of the third quarter. Oh, they had me on that too. And what a catch was that? Is that a linebacker? Oh no, I thought it said 50. I was like, what is happening? What a recovery. I think it was a bad throw by their quarterback too, but what an interception, and we do nothing with it, and they're about to score here again. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half.
They keep attacking through the air.
Get home. We get home for the sack. They were running off a lot of clock there, so I'm so confused with what's happening. Threw it right at my user. What are we? I didn't want to take it out of the end zone. I didn't want to take it out of the end zone. Like, I literally had my analog stick running backwards in the end zone. So annoying.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated too. Just keep putting.
We just gotta throw it.
Possession after possession, Jesse.
Our O-line just got absolutely blocked. Had to get it out. Now it's just damage control until Stanley breaks off this huge run. Does he have the speed? He does. Does he have the speed to outrun 10? Not quite. But what a huge run by Stanley to get us out of the shadow of the end zone. Not only that, but to get us into position where we can score points here before half.
They come here to see this guy play because he
Just get down. Just get down. Sorry for going to replay yet again here, but watch how early I try to slide here. Right here. I'm already in my sliding motion. I'm just...
Nice heads up play by the defense.
I gotta breathe. All right, 3rd and 6 here. We're in the third quarter. It's still 7-7. Turned the ball over 3 times. I have control of the offense alone 3 times. What a horrible spot as well. Like,
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understand the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down.
There's no way I'm keeping this with Anderson. Stanley gets the first down, powers ahead. He has 125 yards rushing. He does have that. Did have that fumble though early. But that's where we're at. Again, read options with Caden Anderson. We're not keeping the ball, so it's really just an inside zone at that point.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense showing motion from the tight end.
2nd and 9 at the 9.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that.
Number 78. If we get that block, that's a touchdown. We're going to throw it out to the screen. We're going to have to get up the field. I think we go for it.
He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first
I think we go for it.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the
We're going to lead him into the end zone. Touchdown. Cowboys. The reason I went for it was the angle, the kick was going to be tough. And our kicker is just not very good. So that's really what it came down to. We are here with under 4 minutes in the 4th quarter. We just make them settle for a field goal. 21-17. Let's see if we can finish a close game here. We've been in so many of them, and we just haven't been able to finish them. and we need to finish him. We need to finish him. That's a huge catch. I don't know why he ran that route that way, but he did, and we had to figure it out. And the play action crossers is going to get Durr Jr. into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Makes it 28-17. Going for it with 2 minutes left. 4th and 6. Again, let's see if we can, as a defense, finish this game off here. It's probably a hitch route here. There's a curl. And there's a curl, and we leave it wide open. So they get the first down. They kick a field goal to make it 20-28. So we got to recover this onside kick, which we do. Just get down, please. Just get down, please. Good Lord. This game, man. This game. All right. Stanley, got to hold on to the football. Left tackle, can you please block somebody?
Trying to run the football, high percentage passes to maintain possession and the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute.
Stanley, yet again, this is going to be 3rd down.
If I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole
We go back to
not
this
scoring.
point.
Take care of the football.
I don't really trust this play, to be fair. But we're going to run it anyway. We should be in field goal range to make it 31-20. Even though we didn't really do a whole lot offensively there, taking off time, we should be able to knock this in to make it a 2-possession game. Kicks up. Kick should be good. And it's 31-20, and we are on our way to getting back on track in the win column. Not a clean game, not a pretty one either, but we find a way to score 24 second half points to take the victory from Nevada.
Like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the
Caden
national
Anderson,
championship.
13-21, 184 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
Let's see, Stanley, 139 yards, touchdown. He had the fumble. Caden Anderson had 2 fumbles. Lord. Durr, 3 catches, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I mean, he's really the only one that was any type of relevant at all. Defensively, Rutherford and Onyejo had 7 tackles, 5 for Herrera, Herring, and McAllister. As a team, we only had 5 tackles for loss, combined 2 sacks. We had 3 picks, though. So, defense turning people over, that story continues, and we get the win. We finally pulled out a close game. All right, Boise State, at home. We have 2 recruits on campus. Next week against Air Force, we have like 3 or 4 recruits on campus. So these are 2 huge wins and games that we are playing here at home. Not only for our season, but for our future as well. Offense on the field here in the first quarter. Defense held the Broncos on the first possession. What a catch by the tight end on a corner route. And we are now down in the red zone after another big play by our offense. Caden Anderson seems to be on point to start. Stanley picks up 7. He was huge in last week's game after a pretty rough start. Put the ball on the ground on his first carry. But after that, he was able to regroup a little bit, and he carried the offense 139 yards on the ground last week. As he gets us down to the 1, we're going to go right back down to him here. And we got a touchdown for the Cowboys. What a start by the team. A defensive stop, then an offensive score. But the Broncos' ground attack has them all the way down the field. Oh, we jumped that to catch it. Nope, incomplete. I have no idea where the ball went. But see if they go back to the ground, which they do. We come up, we fill the hole though with the linebacker. It's going to be 3rd and 3. We're going to go ahead and bring some pressure here, especially down in the red zone. Got to make sure we have gap integrity on the run. They're going to hit the slant, and it's going to be a touchdown. If our pressure doesn't get home, we bring that amount of pressure. Yeah, well, our corners just are not fast enough. Not fast enough. Or good enough in man-to-man. Either one, just not good enough.
They'll try to run for it.
They hand it off. We almost meet him in the hole, but we get picked up by a pulling offensive lineman at the last second. So we weren't able to get there. Tight ends in motion, probably going to be a counter. It's not a counter, it's a play fake, and they still find a way to get open. Touchdown, Broncos. Our defense is just so slow, man. Just bad in general, really. Bad in general. All right, we're at 3rd and 2, down 14-7. We're going to throw the crosser. He's going to hold on. Caden Anderson really hasn't done anything outside of that first drive. So we need him to find that first drive, Caden. We're not going to get to the first down. Coach wants us to go for it. I kind of love the play call. Love the aggressiveness by Chief Tummy Tuck in his first. Our offense, our team is bad, man. And yes, I still consider it our team, even though we have 0 of our recruits on the field. But my God, we have to be able to pick up 2 yards. I mean, the same situation. You can't pick up 2 yards on the ground. Late here in the first half. Under a minute to go here. We're in position to score points. We're going to hit the crossing out quickly. Confused on where their mic situation is. Crosser again. We're going to fight into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. I don't know how to feel right now, to be honest with you. It's 14-14, which that part's solid. But just the way that we get to these spots and these close games, 4th and inches is crazy. That is absolutely insanity to me. Just like this play call. I'm going inside zone. If we can't get inches, we got bigger problems, which we do, to be fair. We have a lot of problems on this team right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Let's go.
We got Press out on the left. We'll see if he wins. He doesn't. I was going to take off with Caden again, and that's just not. It's just not a smart idea. All right, Brantley, use your speed. Get open. There it is. Caden Anderson puts it on the money. Touchdown. Cowboys. We get into that mountain range of a touchdown, and we take the lead, 21-14.
Coming to the line, looking for that
All right,
first down on
we've kind
third
of set
and
this
short
up
from
the
the
entire
10-line.
game. We ran on 3rd and 4th and shorts. Now we're gonna go play action, get those linebackers sucked up, and we cannot make the throw and the catch.
Out, and instead, they're facing a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time.
Stanley's
Fourth and
gotta be
short
open,
in
right?
In field goal range.
Stanley's got to be open, right?
They're throwing for it on
Wasn't.
fourth down.
But we get Durr on the crosser, makes 2 people miss, gets down to the 10. Caden Anderson's starting to play a little bit. He has 200 yards passing now here in the 3rd quarter. 21-14. We're going to go ahead and get the ball into Durr's hands yet again. He's not going to get to the edge, but he's going to show a little power there,
Finally makes the stop.
which is something we like. And they are in mid-zone blitz. I love this. And we're just going to switch to an inside zone here. Snap the ball, please. Walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Two-score game. Remember, we have recruits in attendance, so
Let's see if the defense
a
comes after
blowout
them.
win
3rd and short
would
from
be
the
huge
45.
for us in getting those recruits. We are able to finally get 1 yard on the ground, and we're going to be able to use a lot of this clock when I'm on the field, at
Defense
least.
trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and
If
short
we
from
can
the 37.
really make this the last drive of the game,
Anderson wants to throw.
which we're not going to be able to, field goal kick.
To throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
They're all about timing, right? You want to invite the
So we
defensive
don't
line
have
to
the
fly
leg to
upfield,
kick the field
and
goal
then you
here.
go forward right over their head, and you can tell just a little bit
But we're going to
off.
go for it on 4th and 5. See what the safety does. We should be able to fit that in there. And we do. And that is a touchdown. Stevenson finds the mountain range. And we are now up 21 with recruits in the house. They are within scoring distance, right? They're going to be going for it here on 4th. We got to go to zone. I don't trust it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, I missed it. I saw it too,
Really nice job there.
and I just miss it. They're going for it again on 4th down. 4th and 7 this time.
Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. And the
Quick snapped us, and they're going to drop it in the end zone, and it's going to be a turnover on down. We're going to get a blowout win against Boise State, who is like 4 or 5 overall higher than us. And we have recruits in the house, so hopefully that gets us our first commitment in this cycle. Caden Anderson, 20 and 29, 284 and 3 touchdowns. Rushing wise, Stanley only had 62 yards today, averaging 2.9. He did have 2 touchdowns. Our offensive line just couldn't block their front. Stevenson had that touchdown. He had three catches for 80 yards. Durr 5 for 52. Brantley 4 for 42. Schoenfeld 4 for 62. So we spread the ball out quite a bit. Brantley with the touchdown, Stevenson and Richards with the touchdown. Defensively, we had 2 players up in double digits. Onyigo, I have no idea how to say his name. I just need to pick one and stick with it. Merritt had 10, then there's 3 with 5. Tackles for loss, much better today. We had 9 of them combined, which is solid. Only 1 sack, no interceptions. I think this is the first game that we didn't have any turnovers, but we did force a fumble and recover one. So good job again by the defense, only holding them to 14. All right, another huge visit week here. I will show you the recruiting stuff at the end of this game, just so we can group both of the recruits, the visit recruits this week. So Air Force should be a team that we can beat for sure. Air Force has used the ground game, which we knew they were going to work their way down the field here on the first drive, and they hit this corner route on our safety. And that is their first completion, and it was on a third and long. So, come on. I hate it, get up. Air Force is going to really suck the life out of this game. And our best defensive player is already just absolutely decimated. What just happened? What was that? Decimated with wear and tear, which is not good for us. There's no way he caught that right now. And they're going to have to settle after taking about 4 minutes off the clock, maybe even 5 minutes. I can't remember what the timing is. And he doinks it off of the upright, and they don't get any points, and they're going to hand the ball over to us.
First down here for the offense.
And we're going to be able to get this first drive and try to get a rhythm for the offense here early. Durr makes the catch, breaks a couple tackles, doesn't really make anything after breaking the tackles, but just the fact that he was able to show some power, as he's not a very big guy. And then Stanley breaks off a 14-yard rush. We're going to go play action here. We got to get it out. Oh my goodness, they brought the house. All right, let's see if we can take the top off here. Richard in the slot. We're going to have Stevenson going deep as well. Stevenson's covered up. Why'd our running back do that route? I'm confused. Well, after a great start to the drive, we are in a 3rd and 17 situation. We're going to throw the screen. Stanley's not quite quick enough to get it out of the traffic, and we are going to have to punt. See if we can pin them deep here. And what a punt. Down at the 10-yard line. What a great punt from the punter. See if our offense can get us back in position to score, which it looks like they do. I want a corner route here from Durr. I want the slant by Stevenson. Durr wide open, under duress. Caden Anderson throws it out there for him. Touchdown, Wild. Again, would love a blowout win. But mainly we just need to win at this point. I think we are the same tier opponent as Air Force. So realistically, it's we get two what are we doing? We're gonna give it to the fullback. Like, I knew they were gonna do that. Pinch the line. So we're gonna get 2 green arrows. I don't know why I can't think of what they're called, but 3rd quarter, 6 minutes left. We get the ball in the red zone. Stanley's gonna get it. Gonna try to stretch it and he's only gonna lose 2 yards. Lost 2 yards there on that play. We're gonna come back out here and look for our second tight end crossing, and that's a pick. Oh my God, I thought it was an interception. 3rd and 12 coming up. It looked like for a second that was going to be open, and it just dissipated quickly. Can he make that throw? He can't. We're going to have to settle for a field goal. He was wide open, too. Should be up and good. It's going to be 10-7. Third down, we need to make a stop. I don't know where they are in the field. We're just going to pinch the line. Yep. I just tried to sit down on it, and they just tackled. Back into a third down situation, though. Yeah, we're not quite fast enough to get back there. It's going to be 14-10 Air Force.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Stevenson runs away from his defender. He's going to get to the 22-yard line. We're running out of time here. It's getting to the end of the third quarter.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
We are in the red zone.
They'll try it over the left side.
They give us that spot, which I think is kind of crazy, but we'll gladly take it. We're going to run another play here.
Might as well run it until they stop him. He's got it again.
Going to pick up 5. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Down 14-10 to an Air Force team that is not good. The triple option, though, really shrinks the game. I don't know what kind of play call that is. Offense coordinator, but I don't like it, so I'm switching. Give it to Stanley. He's going to get it to 3rd and 3. This is one of my favorite plays in this playbook. And it didn't work. We're going to fumble the ball. Caden Anderson, man. Defense needs to come up with a stop, which they do.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
I'm so sick of Caden Anderson.
They're threatening to score and they'll throw it.
Gonna throw it out to our tight end. We're gonna pick up a block. Oh my God, he's so slow. So slow. So slow. All right, we're in a situation where right now we just need to win the game.
Beautifully executed plays. This offense is in really good rhythm.
I tried to.
This has been way too easy.
Whatever. I tried to go up the middle after the linebacker committed to the other hole, but we just don't have the agility to do so. I need to breathe. I am literally in absolute shambles, and they're tight.
They're going to call his name. The physical back.
We're gonna keep him in. Just send him on a drag.
And run game down here in the red zone.
They're on the drag. Get to the corner. Thank you. Touchdown. Wyoming. He visits the mountain range and takes the lead here late. Oh, okay. Defense needs help apparently.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
How we can't stop this offense, I don't know. They're gonna,
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback fitted in a tight window. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead.
our pressure gets home. It's coming up on a minute to play here. I just don't like the fact that we're playing a lot of man defense right now. These tackles. We're okay with that completion in front of us, but we just need to tackle, and we need to tackle better. We're going to get home again. We're going to call a timeout so we have some time. They're going to attempt a field goal here. It is outside of the uprights, so we'll see if they can make this one, and they miss again. They miss again.
And after the miss, they're still down
What
by
a
field goal.
huge turn of
Well, that's
events
the one the kicker would love to have.
for us.
Trailing by
They
eight
do
here
have.
in the
They
fourth
only have 2
quarter.
timeouts.
Didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
We're going to call an
Quarterback
oh
making
my
adjustments
goodness.
with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down.
Caden Anderson's going to float it out there for Stevenson. He's going to make the catch. They committed to an all-out run package. And they did it again, so we're going to do the same exact thing. Stevenson's going to go deep.
Big play, they got it first and 10 outside the 30. He's going to pass.
Stevenson beats his guy. We're going to score a touchdown. This gives us a solid win, which gives us a little bit more.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possession.
Right.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
I know this isn't realistic, right? But we are in a tough spot recruit-wise.
Has no choice here. The offense
So we need to
field down multiple
blowout win, and they're gonna pick it up. So it was a waste of a timeout. But we do win the game. We get a solid win against a similar ranked opponent. Stats: 339 and 3 touchdowns for Caden Anderson. He got sacked 4 times. He had a fumble again, which just is crazy. He fumbles so much. Stanley only 61. He only got the ball 16 times, though, to be fair. Receiving-wise, Stevenson 145 and a touchdown. Durr 4 for 49, but 2 touchdowns. Brantley had 6 catches. So, I mean, we're spreading it around still, which is good. Tackle-wise, we have Onigo, 10 tackles, another double-digit tackle game for him. Merritt had 9. Bowman had 8 tackles for loss. We only had 5, but we did get to the quarterback 3 times. Bowman had 2.5 on his own. They probably didn't throw it much, so no interceptions. We did force a fumble, didn't recover it, however. So not a very solid performance, but a performance that gets us to 6-3. We are now 4-2 in the conference. All right. And as we go into the recruiting page, what an absolute bummer of results here from the recruiting trail. So we do get 5-star corner, which is solid. We did get our D-tackle body. So we got, it's kind of funny because Fasano committed a week after his visit, and Bodie committed a week before his visit. We lost out on 4-star right outside linebacker Anikim to Texas Tech before the visit even happened. Matt Pratt comes on campus but decides to go to Texas instead, and the D-tackle commits to Ole Miss over Wyoming. Again, not like really shocking, right, to pick those schools over Wyoming. We're also going to have to pull out of this Amir Beard. We just don't have a visit, except for the bye afterwards, but I think he's already going to commit before that. Our grades just aren't good enough, so we're going to take him off the board as well. We should get a commitment next week from Jacques Yabo. We should be able to get a commitment before he even gets to the campus visits. Devin Wick, the scrambler, we jumped from not on the board all the way to the top of the board. The same thing with Duke Money, who is an athlete run stopper. And then we need to now, since the big guns that we went after early are now kind of winding down, we gotta fill out this class. And to start next episode, we are going to see the Battle of the Bronze Boot, a rivalry game against what looks like a solid Colorado State team. They're 4-0 in the conference. We are 4-2. Just a quick update on conference standings. We are now in 4th. We started the episode at 10th. And we got 3 wins this episode, which is really solid. One of them against Nevada, so we should have some type of tiebreaker over them if they were happen to lose again, obviously. And we play Colorado State next week. So with that all happening, right, or not, yeah, this coming week, I guess. And if we win there, we give them a loss in conference, and then we just got to continue to take care of business. So that's going to be this episode. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment on how you feel the recruiting trail is going, how you're liking the series. And as always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.